you like it better. So it's not fair.
I mean, right.
I need somebody who like them both equally, like I do. But then it'd be like, okay, let's do this one today. No, you just buy it, so you just no need to ask you, because you just always want to say that. So I mean, I'm saying what tater tots is what got the you doing taters what?
Oh, Midtown.
Hold up, family. Hold up, my heartless. Hold up, everybody. All right, y'all, check it out. This talk is kind of a lot. You know, people keep asking me, is Florida a safe zone? Good day, Angela. Is Florida a safe zone? And I keep telling y'all no. The Florida's going to be underwater. And I told y'all to get out of Florida. Now, like the finger of God about to touch Florida. Meaning this tornado is a Mark 5. Not a Mark 5, but a Category 5. What she was doing? Trying to get out? She got to pee. This tornado is a Category 5. Winds are 180 miles an hour. I don't know what I feel, if it's man-made or not at this point. They say this is the worst hurricane in history. First they were saying that one in 1849, but it's done surpassed that in history. It's going to go straight through Florida. One end, come out the other side, a hurricane still. It might degrade some, but it's still going to be a hurricane. You know, somebody was just telling me, they saw somebody saying that they're not leaving. They don't know where to go. They have 6 kids and 3 dogs. The hotels are going to be full. They don't know. They don't have nowhere to go, so they're going to hunker down. I'm saying this to anybody in Florida who's making that kind of decision. That if you do that, then you need to expect to lose your life, the life of your children and your dogs. Y'all saw what just happened to that place. North Carolina, Tennessee, Georgia, parts of Florida. Parts of Florida right now are so bad anyway, they say that they get hit with one more anything, like St. Petersburg, Florida, from Helene, that if they get hit, that it's gone. Look at that. It just started right there. the sky. As I was saying the other day, they have us so programmed that we don't know how to survive as a collective. People just don't. You say you're not going to leave the eye of the storm, the Category 5 hurricane, with your children and your 3 dogs that you love so much, because hotels are going to be full. Well, this is where we would learn van life. If you don't have a car, but you have driver's license, I suggest you rent a car. Whatever happens, happen. 6 kids and 3 dogs. You might want to rent a van so y'all can lay down. But you definitely need to be on the road. You need to be driving. You need to be on your way. What they say they're going to move over 3 blocks or something. What, spoon?
6 blocks.
They're going to move 6 blocks out the way. And how many of y'all thinking like that? They got us so programmed when you're in a situation like this. If they don't have a hotel for you, which means you have money, they don't have a hotel for you, you don't know where to go. I don't know nobody in the family. I don't have no hotel, so because you don't have a hotel for the storm. This is where you get in your car and fucking tent. Excuse my English, y'all. This is where you go get a tent and some outdoor gear and call it camping. We're going camping. And the thing about that is, because I'm from the East Coast, I mean, everybody and their mother camp in Arizona. There's campsites every turn. There's BLM land everywhere, which is Bureau of Land Management. It's free. It's just land, and you can just go and camp. You can stay on it for 2 weeks at a time, and then you gotta move. I think it's like a mile or 2 outside of that, and then you can stay like 2 weeks at a time. This is where we would learn to camp. There's a lot of woods around everywhere. There's empty land. Go to it. With your children. You go get... Unless you know how long... I don't know. Children. Go to where that spring water at. So you can drink it right out the thing. You can even go to Walmart and get these little tabs in a camping section that you can put in the water, that are purified water. You might want to do that. Don't even cost a lot. It comes with like 50 little pills in there. Little jar. We got a bunch of little tabs in there. You just put one in. So you got to worry about trying to find water. Get some camping gear. Get a camping stove. The money you was going to spend in a hotel, go get a $30 camping stove. And some propane bottles. Get your blankets. Get your clothes for whatever the weather is. You know, if you're going to run like that, you got 6 kids and 3 dogs, you can't take everything you got. But make sure the kids got good shoes in case y'all got to hike. 3 pair of good socks each. Some good, comfortable, move about clothes, not trying to be cute. Some sweatpants and sweatshirts. And a jacket for when it's cold, a blanket for everybody. Go get you one big tent and put your whole family in it. And that way you can serve body heat in there. With all of y'all in one spot. Go get some sleeping bags if you can afford it. But don't say you can't leave because you don't have nowhere to go. Go to the woods. Go to nature. Nature is still there. Get a big can of bear mace from any sporting goods store, from Walmart. Get a can of bear mace. That'll take care of bears and mountain lions. Get a machete. You can get a shotgun in a day from Walmart. If you're Your name is clear. You can get a shotgun. Shotgun's illegal for anybody over 18. If you can't, just go get some machetes. Go get an air pistol. It's a toy. They air guns at any sporting store, including Walmart. They got these air guns. You put this silver little air compressor thing in there. It's called CO2. They got the little metal toy bullets that go in there that'll shoot through something. They shoot like 40. Some of them shoot like 400 feet. Now, imagine a thing with so much pressure in it, and some of them got rapid fire. They're toys. Now, if that's what we want to call them. Now, imagine 400 feet in front of you. That's something. The trajectory can go 400 feet. So imagine that if that was close range to somebody's eyes or face that's trying to endanger you or yours in the woods. Get your bear mace. They don't want no trouble, honestly. But it'll definitely stop them. It'll blind them. Bear mace, 2 cans, one for you and somebody else to hold. Get an air pistol. If you're scared of the woods, because I know that's how y'all thinking. I used to think like that too, because I was from the city too. Take your ass up in some goddamn woods you done been to before. Go to the park. Go to a park with woods in the park. That way it's close to the city, but it's back up in there, nobody see you. But you can't not leave. Because if y'all that close to the water like that, all of y'all, your 6 kids and your dogs who want to be unalived, y'all need to leave. Half them people up there in North Carolina talk about they was going to wear it out because this don't get storms. And Florida's known for hurricanes, so y'all used to waiting it out. I don't think this the one to wait out, especially after what we just saw. And if you left for nothing, so what? I don't think this the one to wait out. Let me tell you what happened. Before I left Baltimore, and that was all 13 years ago. Something like that. Before I left Baltimore, I had a dream about Florida. This was after I was in Arizona. I was just in Arizona because my father had transitioned. And my father came to me and he took me to Florida in the dream. And we were standing on the beach in Florida. On the beach was a high-rise building, real tall, rectangle building. All kind of people in there in these buildings. And me and him just standing on the beach, and I was like, what? He never spoke to me in a dream. He pointed for me to look. And coming was a storm. I don't know what kind of storm it was, but what it brought with it was a surge of water. This surge of water came onto the beach, came up the shore, and it knocked that high-rise building down there. Then I was projected inside the building, and the building is falling with people in it. So they thought they could stay in it because it was a high-rise. He's okay. He's just gonna climb up. Yeah, he okay. Anybody can be wet a little bit. He do that when he's uncomfortable. And it's a recurring dream. It always come back to me. Like resets, come back. So they start talking about this storm right here in Florida. Today I went on. They talking about Tampa. It's gonna hit Tampa real bad. All this stuff about Tampa. Today I pulled up pics of Tampa. The high-rise building from my dream is on that beach. It's in Tampa. Pull up pics of Tampa Bay. You're gonna see a skyline up. You're gonna see buildings. 2 of them are rectangles. The biggest one looks exactly like the building from my dream. Dream was about 9 years ago. When I had the dream, I came on and told y'all. I told you gotta leave Florida. What part of Florida? I don't know. It doesn't work like that sometimes. It was just that Florida was going to be underwater. I saw people perish in it. I've had this dream many, many, many times about Baltimore, my hometown. Before I get to Baltimore, I go to New York. The tidal waves came in. The storms came through New York. I don't know what made it happen. But the Statue of Liberty was on her side. And I know it's all metal, but it was floating, so I don't know if something was underneath of it. But half of her was in the water. And the part of her with the arm was out. With the torch, holding the torch. And I told y'all to leave New York. Way back then. They said to leave New York. Y'all had more than enough time. They said to leave New York. And I know, a lot of the younger kids right now, this new generation, what they call Generation Y or Z, y'all don't want to work. And I'm with you. I'm with the times. But I was like that at your age, that we're not supposed to be building a system against ourselves. So I feel y'all. But y'all got to go to work. Enough to save up some money. A lot of y'all can't even leave because you just don't have no money because you feel like you're not supposed to work, and you're not. But this is where you strategize. Okay, I'm a link with 2 other Generation Zs who don't feel like we should work. All right, all of us going to get a place together. Everybody going to work. We're going to put all our monies together. We're going to take care of all the bills equally. Rest of the money we're going to save. Because we're planning on moving here. And here it's going to cost us this much. As you get enough money, you could have did that for a year. After about half a year, 2 people could have stopped working. The one person could keep working, keep everything up. Where y'all can start setting up, or in y'all free time, y'all still work. In the free time, set up your spiritual business. Y'all got to get the money saved up, the market for it, the whole 9. But y'all can't just not work. Because this is where you use the system like it used you. Go to McDonald's. Go to Amazon warehouse places. Strategically. You go to build so you can build yourself out of a system that you have built against yourself, been partakers of. Because we help the system, we build the system against ourselves. So go reverse that. It's always better to tribe up though. It's easier with more people. The burden is lighter. Everybody pitching in, everybody do their part. You gotta decide what that part is. Decide how to get over your differences. We do. I do it all the time. Sometimes y'all hear me irritated. Y'all tell me that I'm irritated with the people around me sometimes because y'all don't know what the fuck just happened. And I don't put my business online, but sometimes the irritation still shows. I'm not just like things have to happen. And then sometimes I still hide it. But maybe I should because I'm just such a straight up person that I just am. I don't have time hiding and lying. I just don't feel like all of that. So y'all see my irritation. But it's not my norm. Like you see how I am with the puppies. That's my norm. Like these beings can never do no wrong to me. What can I have an attitude about with because they pissed in the spot they shouldn't have? No, I just train them. You gotta learn to tribe up and figure out what y'all gonna do about your differences. If y'all not compatible, then just don't do it with people that you're compatible with. It doesn't make sense to do anything else. to go underwater. I've been dreaming the same dream. Sometimes in a dream, it's not a dream, it's a vision. Sometimes in a dream, the guardians are talking to me. So when I come out the dream, I come to y'all and I say, the guardians say, leave New York. Get out of New York. It's going to be the worst in all kind of ways. Just leave New York. Leave New York. Spiritual people come up out of New York. The belly of the beast about to show itself. Not where you want to be. In Baltimore, the harbor, the inner harbor starts rising. I don't know what's making it rise. I don't know what's coming, but the harbor starts rising. And Baltimore starts flooding. In one instance, I'm in this apartment, like it's like a bottom floor or something. And it's a tall building across the street, buildings. And I'm trying to decide if I'm leaving or not. It's like it's not me, but I'm somebody else. I'm seeing through the eyes of somebody else in the future that this is going to happen to if they don't leave. So I'm trying to decide, and at the end, I'm packing my bags and I've made the decision, but I made it too late. I hear the noise and I go to the window and the motherfucking wave is coming, and it's the size of that tall building, that whole area, the water's coming. I've been in the floods in New York as a victim, as somebody that can't escape, as I can't breathe, as the water about to cover me. This one dream, the waters is coming through Baltimore. I've had it a lot of times. I'm on the roof in a blow-up boat, a big yellow blow-up boat. I went and bought one after this too. So the waters are rising. After the tidal wave came in or whatever, then the waters just steady rising. They're not stopping, they're just coming. So it's people in the hood and in the ghetto, they got milk jugs, empty milk jugs as rafts. Like under they tied a string between the two of them or something. Milk jugs on this side and they floating like that. Most of Baltimore's gone. But when it's happened, these people are coming toward me. It was one person I helped on the boat, and then another lady with a child, but then that's it. They steady coming toward me, and I gotta make a decision if I'm gonna unalive them or not. And I made the decision, and I started hitting people in the face with my oar, like cracking their face. It's a horrible dream, and I'm fighting for my life. So me and the people in the boat, paddling with our hands, with oars and everything to get away, to get ourselves in the clear, because my building was 80 feet. The waters had rose that high. It's a recurring dream. I'm not even there anymore, and the dream still continues. Baltimore is going underwater. Get out the cities. It's that time on the planet. It's not going to get better. It has to get worse before it gets better. It's going to be better in 1,000 years. This is the beginning of the purge. I don't know what else to say to y'all. This is the beginning of the purge. It is getting better. Okay, let's say imagine somebody with psoriasis on their back. Tearing them up, it's irritating them. Okay, they got to go through the process now of getting better. We got this cream that we put on it, but we put that cream on it and burn it first. They got to go through the pain before it gets better. Scabs got to fall off. Skin got to gather back and heal. That's what's happening. That's what this is. When these waters come and purge this planet, when the fire come, it won't be water. I've seen the 2 rainbows. They have touched down. We just seen the 2 rainbows, y'all. When was that? Last month? When the hell? September? September? September, I think it was the 6th, something like that, when we left. So mark that. September 2024. I saw 2 rainbows touch down. I saw the grass with rainbow on it, where that was the beginning of where that rainbow started from. It is unheard of to see it, and we saw 2 and went underneath of them. God showed Noah the rainbow sign. He said it won't be water but fire next time. I'm telling y'all something. It won't be just water, because the waters and the fires are coming. The fire will be a volcano, and that message came in that eclipse in April. It's not going to get better. The world not going back to kumbaya. It was marked, time was up. 643 days the Guardians gave us. 643 days. That was in March or May of 2017. It counted down to December the 19th, 2019. That was it. It's been chaos ever since. Time is up for a lot of shit. Time is up for the bullshit. Time is up. The purge is happening. You have to vibrate now. You have to clean your bodies out. You have to work diligently on it. You got to clean out your children so y'all can get out of here. I'm not sure what true rapture is. I think they're coming down in ships on Kadaka Habad to get some of us. I think all the safe zones is going to be places where we're going to be taken up. And that's just what I think. But I really think that. Because the land that I was given, that we're about to build a temple on, is mystical and magical, and it's a portal. We was just talking about this the other day with y'all. Why would they give us that land? It's on ley lines. It's in the smack in the middle of a 6-point star celestially. Why this land? I mean, and this is according to latitude and longitude. What I'm talking about. Why this land? It's a ship that sits over this land. Why this land? Why this land? I think we're going to be taken up. That's why they said to call it the safe haven. Safe from what? Arizona, safe zone. In Baltimore, when I'm having this dream, I'm telling people to run south. Keep telling people to go south. I'm being told you gotta go south, go south. I always try to figure that out, why they was telling me to go south. But then they told me to go to Arizona. Because they was telling me to go to southern Arizona. It's the south. Southern is southern Arizona. I wouldn't trust going to Phoenix. I wouldn't trust going to Tucson. Southern Arizona. A lot of people want to go up to Phoenix because it's big and populated, and that's where you don't want to be. That's a major city. But why do you think Trump, Gates, Musk, all these people buying land in Arizona? Why y'all think that is? What y'all think that's about? And many more people are buying land in AZ. Why y'all think that is? The first smart city is right outside of Mesa, is it? Which is Phoenix. Gates own it. And robots running around, and they food coming in on robots like Uber Eats. It's a straight robot, no man in it. You put the address and thing on the streets, and they go to your hotel and open the thing up and hand you the food. Like look, they boxes. Before the Key Bridge fell, I told y'all it was going to fall. They said when that bridge falls, that was the beginning of the time being marked to leave the cities. The last bridge that's going to fall is going to be a big red bridge. It may be the San Francisco San Francisco Bridge. When that bridge falls, it's too late to leave the cities. I gotta go, but I'm gonna come back and I'm gonna finish this.